Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name.
What's up, guys? Benjmaster Films back again. Today we are going to be drawing the Dominus from Rocket League. This is a pretty popular car in the Rocket League community, and we will be drawing it. So let's hop right into this video. Okay, to start off this video, first we are going to draw a line at an angle. This is going to be the size of your car. So if you want to make it big, you just have to make that line bigger. If you want your car smaller, then you just draw that line a little smaller and make sure it's at an angle. Okay, so next we are going to draw two curved lines coming up the sides of this. Now, if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause this video so that you can catch up and get ready for the next step. Now, so next, just kind of find around the middle of that line. Just find around the middle of it and then draw a little like nick there. There we go. And then after that, we're gonna draw lines from these two lines that we made, going to the center, but leave space where that nick is. So like, I'm doing this, and so just gotta leave a bit of space. Okay, next, we're gonna draw a line right above the nick. Like that. It doesn't matter if it's slanted or anything, just a line. Okay, so next, we're going to draw two lines out of that line, but make sure it is going up at an angle like this, so that later it looks like it's 3D in the final drawing. So I'm going to draw these, make it go up like so. And then you can connect the line to where it was space. Okay, now we're gonna draw two rectangles on the very edge of this fender or whatever. So two rectangles, make sure you're going up at an angle like so. Then might even want to make this a little bigger. Then you can just draw a line in that too. Okay, we're almost on the front of the car. So now we are going to draw a circle or two in each of these rectangles. I'm going to draw two there, and it'll look like so. And then maybe even draw a little one right beside the rectangles like this. Give you time to finish that step. Okay, now we're going to draw a line right above the dots connecting in the center, but make sure you leave that empty. So you're going to come line and then continue that line to the other one, like so. Next, we're going to draw another line going from the top of this one to the top of that one. The top of this rectangle to the top of the other rectangle, like so. And then after that, we're going to draw one more line here just in the middle of those two lines. So we're going to draw it just going in the middle. There, we are done in front of our car. Now, next, we're going to draw some lines coming out of this that we made earlier. So we're going to draw lines coming, and make sure it's at an angle again so that it looks like it's going on a flat angle. And then just connect those two lines there. Okay, next we are going to draw two curved lines coming out of the inside of these rectangles, so the inside corner. And then make sure it's on the same angle as this thing. So we're gonna draw it, make sure it's at the same angle. Now you might wanna, and then do that on the other side as well. So yeah, so it should look like this by now. Should look like this. If not, that's okay. You just gotta keep practicing, and everything takes practice to get good at. I've practiced this a lot, so yeah, okay. So next, we're gonna draw 2 lines on the outside corner of the rectangles, following the same slants that these 2 smaller lines were. So just make it a little longer. Just make it a little longer than the shorter lines that you just did. Okay. Now, coming out of this bump, we're going to draw 2 thick lines. So, I'll show you what I mean by that. Like that. And then next, you're going to draw 2 lines kind of following the same curve as these 2 lines over here. Okay. Like so. And then you can draw 2 more lines coming out of this bump. Like so, but make sure it's a little shorter than these 2 lines. Okay, I'll give you a little time to catch up there. So we are now done the front of our car. Now there isn't much left to do. That was the hard part. And we're gonna get to the easy part. Okay, I'm guessing you're all caught up. Let's move on to the next step. So basically, we're gonna draw the 2 wheels first before we draw any of the fenders or anything. So you're going to draw 2 kind of ovals because we don't want a circle because then it looks like it's coming out of the car. So you draw a little oval. Then color that in. And then back here, behind this line that you made, you want to draw another wheel. Just another wheel, and maybe even a little bigger than that other wheel we just made. Okay, now my wheel is a little big and not that oval-like, but that's okay. You can make do with that. Okay, next we're going to draw the fenders for these 2 wheels. So we're going to just draw a little line going towards the wheel, like so. And then you might want to just curve up over to make it look like it's actually going up. But you can also just draw the line all the way to the wheel. And then just draw it coming back down. Now, we're going to draw it over to the wheel, but don't quite draw it all the way to the wheel. So just leave like a centimeter of space. Like so. Now, I'm just going to fix this wheel because it's a little off. There we go. Okay, next, we're going to draw the fender for this wheel now. We are going to draw a little curve going up. Next, we're going to draw a line going across to more towards the wheel. And then finally, we're going to draw it over the wheel. This line over the wheel like so. Now, and you can also draw the other one up a bit too. Okay, there we go. We're done our wheels. And maybe even I like drawing this little design right alongside there. And yeah, so let's move on to the windows. Now, the windows are a little hard to kind of place. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw, you might want to like curve where the fender ends in a bit on that side. And then, see, I drew it a little more squished in, but you can even draw it a little more further out too, just so that the windows are further back, but that doesn't really matter. Now, next, we're going to draw a line going just straight, no angles, don't follow the angle of the car, just a straight line, like so. And then off of that line, we're going to draw 2 lines that are diagonal coming in towards the back of the car. Might even want to make that a little bigger there. Okay, now you can connect those 2 lines with a 3rd line, and then even just color that in with your Sharpie or black marker, whichever one you have. Okay, next we are going to draw the next window. So we're just gonna draw a line parallel to that of this window, and then draw 2 lines coming back, and then just a line connecting them, like so. Now, it's okay if it goes a little off your car, because that kind of plays into something that we're going to talk about. And so you might even want to just, like, get this line a little closer, like so. Okay, now we are going to draw this, another kind of fender kind of coming out a little bit. So you're just going to come here and then just draw a little curve, like so. Your car should look like this right now, but if you're me, but it is okay if it looks different than this. If it looks like a car, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. You just got to keep practicing this. Okay, so next we're gonna draw a line coming out of the side of this window, like so. And then we're gonna draw a line connecting this line to that smaller window, like so. And then just connect the smaller window with that line. And then maybe even draw this window a little bigger, just to make it look like that. And then I'm gonna draw just 2 lines and then just a long rectangle just for the racing thing. And then, yeah, so we're done the drawing part. Good job. Now I'm going to hop into a time lapse for me coloring it. You can color it the same way, the different way, with decals, without decals. And yeah, so let's jump right into this time lapse. So, this is our final product. The Dominus from Rocket League. Now, if you want, you can even draw a boost behind it, but I'm just gonna stick with a simple Dominus. Mine is a little squished together. I could have drawn these outside lines further, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. And yeah, so if you like this video, please subscribe and like. We're so close to 30 subscribers. And when you do hit that subscribe button and we reach 30 subscribers, I'm going to do an epic 30 subscribers special. So just remember, hit that like and subscribe button. And farewell.